What's the chow, chinchows? Joe's PX Games here, and welcome to the official start of the Pokemon Diamond Randomizer Metroid Run challenge. In the last episode, I told you about the rules and how this challenge was actually going to be run. And in today's episode, first off, we're going to be showing you my randomized options, and then later on we will actually be getting to the official start of the Diamond and Pearl and Platinum Randomizer Metroid Run challenge. So first off, a few more things I want to say. I want to say thank you to everyone who's viewed the video. It's been amazing to see so much support for this series. It's just fantastic. I'm very thankful to AnriKurokaze, who has said he's going to actually do Platinum and a Moemon Metroid Run challenge, which is going to be rather interesting to watch. He's not part of the competition or anything like that, but still, it's going to be interesting to watch. I'm going to enjoy watching that, and I will leave his link down in the description below. Plus, if you want to know who did the GFX for this series, both the thumbnails and the layout, they were both done by my great friend and Australian PokeTuber and GFX legend, the Zyrophobia. His links will be down in the description below. He is an awesome GFX artist, and if you need GFX done for yourselves, then he's a great person to hit up for him, because the fact is, he's very cheap. His run time, he's very cheap. His quality is amazing, and the fact is, he gets your GFX to you, GFX and graphics to you within about a couple of days, maybe even a couple of hours, depending on how long it takes. I don't know. He's just really good at it, and his process is just amazing. So, go and check him out. Anyway, so we are on the Universal Pokemon Randomizer. That's where we are. We are on the Universal Pokemon Randomizer. The link to this will be down in the description below as well, so you can download this if you're playing along with me. So, you're going to see my mouse on the screen for a bit, and I'm just going to show you guys my options that I am going to be randomizing for this. So this allows you to randomize everything in the game, from like types to Pokemon to anything. It can make it so much easier for you to play. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make evolutions. I'm going to make change impossible evolutions. This allows me to change evolutions, for example, trade evolutions. They'll now evolve by level, so that means that I don't have to worry about trade evolutions, because trade evolutions are so hard to do. They're just really, really hard to do. Anyway, so that's a thing we're doing. We're also going to randomize starters. We're going to randomize them. We're going to randomize them based on 2 evolutions, actually. Basic Pokemon with 2 evolutions. That's the way we're going to randomize them. That way, that means they evolve twice, and they start off as a low form, and then they evolve twice. If I randomize completely, it won't be it might not be the lowest form of that Pokemon to start off my starters. So it's going to start off with the lowest form of the starters, and then it'll evolve into 2. Each person will have 2 evolutions on top of that. It's hard to say that. Anyway, so we're not going to randomize types, we're not randomizing movesets. Trainers Pokemon we are randomizing now. So we're going to randomize Trainers Pokemon, random, and then we're going to do this one as well. Rival keeps its starter throughout the game. So whatever your rival picked, that will be kept throughout the entire game. I'm also going to randomize trainer class and trainer names, because that's kind of interesting too. It's kind of fun. Now, you can take other options here. There are options for your rival for trainers not to use legendaries, and no early Wonder Guard Pokemon, which means anyone below level 20 won't have Wonder Guard as a randomized ability, or won't even have a Shedinja in their team until you reach beyond level 20, where you might be able to deal with Wonder Guard. But for me, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add it to the fun of the challenge. I mean, it's not a Nuzlocke, so deaths don't matter, but it's still rather fun anyway. Okay, so we're going to do wild Pokemon now, and basically all we need to do here is just click the random button. You can also randomize to allow for them not to use legendary Pokemon in the grass, for you not to find legendary Pokemon in the grass. Also, you can set a minimum catch rate, so everything is set at a minimum of 45, so it's easier to catch practically everything, because like legendaries are like 3, and if they're like a 3% catch rate, and so if you minimize the catch rate to like 45 or whatever the catch rate is here, that makes it so much easier for you to catch it. But I'm not going to do that because, again, adds to the challenge. But I am going to randomize held items, because that means there's a possibility of more Pokemon holding items, and the variety of held items they hold, it's just awesome. So I'm going to do that as well. And then static Pokemon here, I'm going to go we're going to go random, and it's going to be legendary to legendary, normal to normal, which means, in other words, legendaries will be replaced with another legendary Pokemon when you run into a legendary that's set in the game. For example, Dialga might not be Dialga. It might be something else. It might be Palkia, maybe Deoxys, maybe Groudon or Kyogre, that kind of thing. And then a set normal Pokemon will be like the Eevee you get from where do you get Eevee from? Hearthome, that's it. Hearthome City, you get an Eevee from there. And basically that will randomize, and you might not get that Eevee. You also might not get the egg you get in the grass type gym town. That might not even be a Togepi, so that's pretty cool too. And we're also going to do randomized TMs. We're going to randomize TMs completely. Now you can also specify whether you want TMs and level up moves to still be separate, or you can also remember to keep field moves as TMs. For example, like Dig and Teleport and Soft Boiled, if you still want to have those there. I'm not going to do that because, again, adds to the challenge. And I think that's it. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to do randomized field items. So when you find an item on the field, it randomizes that item into another completely different item, and that's just amazing too. I don't know if it randomizes set items. For example, the market owner, if he gives you the market store owner, it gives you a potion. If that is randomized, that'd be amazing. So it gives you something else instead of a potion. But I don't know if that's randomized. It might not be randomized. But everything else, I'm going to leave alone. There are other things you can do with this. I'm not going to show you those because basically it's really complicated. It's this randomizer, but it's rather really fun as well. So hopefully you guys will all enjoy the Diamond and Pearl Metroid Run challenge. And remember, if you are playing along with me, these are my randomizer settings. So it might be easier for you to play along if you use these randomizer settings as well. You don't have to, but you can do if you want to. Anyway, so we're going to save this, and I will see you guys inside Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Randomized Metroid Run Challenge. But until then, I am Joe'sPH Games, and I am out. See you again.